All right.
What's up? We are back with the Dynasty DM Extended Podcast. And as you guys know, in the previous episodes, I've been keeping it on the friends and family segments. In honor of the holidays, I've been celebrating friends of future, present, and past, just like the Christmas Carol, y'all. For those millennials who don't know, just go Google it, find it, and then maybe you'll know what the Christmas Carol is and watch the movie. So, about the ghosts. Okay, right. So we had a special guest that was going to join us, unfortunately, because he get out there getting paid. I ain't mad at that. He's a hardworking, that's right, hardworking businessman, Mr. Ishmael Hassan from Pyramid Painters. I want to just show some love and shouts out to him because he was in the building, but he couldn't hang with us today. He had to roll out because that money calls, and hey, you got to run. You got to go take care of your business, and I respect that. Ishmael and I have been friends probably about 20 years, almost 20 years now since I've been in Atlanta. And I have been there for him. He's been there for me and got some great insight on relationships and stuff. He would like bounce things off me, call me up and be like, what you think about this, in terms of relationships and stuff. He would get, my thoughts on things, and I would ask him about things and, about men, I would get his perspective on that. So a lot of times, you need that. You need a friend, and even in a friend that's, opposite sex, so you could get his take on what maybe some guy is doing, or for me, he would call me, talk about what maybe a female would be doing, and I would give him, I think, some good advice. I think so anyway. I think he thinks so too.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Okay.
I mean, do you think I could be good at that? You think I could be good at giving some, good advice? What you think, MJ?
What are we talking about? Are we talking about relationship advice?
Anything. Anything.
Okay.
I mean, it could be business, anything.
Business advice, absolutely.
Yeah.
Relationship advice, I don't know.
See, this is why we're not friends.
Women on the fence.
He's my co-host. This is why we're not friends.
You don't give out people his numbers.
No.
Exactly. He anti-socials. I don't know what. He definitely ain't social media, friendly. You know what I'm saying? He anti-social media.
Yes.
He's not social media friendly.
No.
So,
not at all. Not at all.
And actually, the topic today is how to celebrate the holidays during COVID-19. That's got to put some damper on things with folks, because of this pandemic that we're in, and a lot of us are used to just packing it up, saying, yo, I'm going to this person's house, I'm going to that person's house, I'm going to get on the airplane, I'm going to go see my people, you know what I'm saying? And now, we kind of a little limited. We got to be a little bit more, thoughtful in how we're going to celebrate the holidays. So, we're going to talk about that, talk about the holiday plans, talk about the fixings, talk about what your favorite thing to do is during the holiday. We're going to chat it up since it's me and MJ today, and then we're going to bring, y'all know we got to bring our marketing lady in later. She going to come join the conversation.
Tamico.
Yes, exactly. But, MJ, tell us what's going on. You got a little bit more time to chat with the folks out here in social media world as we bring you into the social media world, to talk about your business. What's going on?
Okay, so I'm super excited. Elite Productions. We're based here locally in Georgia. Basically, we're doing custom-made hand sanitizer stations. What that means is you can get your logo on the station so it can fit into your home or business like furniture. We can paint it any color you want, make it any way you want it to make it to complement the the aesthetics of your home or whatever, or business. We have a rental fee instead of a flat rate purchase, and we have a full service on it. So what that means is if you're a customer, commercial company, and you're the type of person who's busy with the clients or busy with your product or busy with their day-in and day-out operation, you may or may not forget to have the actual sanitation station service. So because of that, we service it every day fully, make sure it's fully stocked, make sure it's clean, make sure everything is in order, and that's all for one reasonable rate. Get with me on a consultation, free consultation about that rate. My number is 678-287-9123. That's 678-287-9123. Please get with me soon. Orders is rolling out the door. I'm truly blessed and favored and honored. So I want to be able to help and accommodate you.
Awesome. Awesome. I'm glad you got a chance to kind of really, explain.
Yes. I don't have any photos. I could have photos. I'm not doing well.
That's okay. We have a brand success coach in the building that can help you.
Yes, she can.
Yes, she can help you. And we're going to make sure. I think what you're doing is awesome. I think the environment definitely calls for it. And, with the businesses, and even it got me kind of noticing when I go into a business if they have anything to accommodate that, and a lot of places don't.
I want to say this is a breaking news. Can I break news?
Break the news.
Okay, so we have also with Elite Productions a fogger system, a sanitation fogger system. Let me explain. We have the state-of-the-art a gun that we can come in any business or home and sanitize your entire place.
That's
and
awesome.
It will last the actual solvent that we're using, which will be with Zoom, can last 30 days of sanitation.
Awesome.
So when we come in, we can do a full sweep of your home or service for a reasonable price. It has an infrared. It's a gun.
Awesome.
It's an infrared that kills all the germs on contact, in addition to a sanitizer, deodorizer, and a scented type of odor that is going to make sure that you're good. It has a light mist, if you're not familiar with this, and it doesn't ruin your surfaces. It can go on carpet. It can go on cloth and hard surfaces. Nothing electric, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to do that. But that's also a service that we're rolling out right now for Elite Productions. Please get at me.
Awesome. Mm-hmm. Awesome. That's great. So it's all about keeping your environment safe and sanitized.
Right now.
Exactly.
Yes,
awesome.
Indeed.
So as I was coming in, for those of you who are joining us live, as we are, going through the episodes today, as I was coming in, I got some great news. And to my knowledge, the report is that your folks, being that you from Philly, what I'm saying,
Philly.
took us into a presidential change. So how do you feel about that? How you
a
feel?
presidential change came. Thank you so much for awesome Philly stand up. Even the people that's making a corn out there, them Amish, I'm sure that they was in their buggies and they little horses voting this little redhead dude out. I'm sure the boys down South Philly, Skinny Joey and them, hey, get the paper.
I heard they
the
dancing
paper.
in the streets.
Yeah. I'm sure that the mob did that.
Yeah.
Stand up. Thank you so much. I want to say, prepare yourself for another phase. We're not sure how this is going to be. We're going to pray for the best.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Hopefully these new people that's coming in place will do exactly what they say they're going to do. So that's the plan. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Mm-hmm. And I would just say for myself, I think one of the things that really bothered me the most is the racism and how it has become so blatant. And, regardless of the color of your skin, I think that's really why I wanted to see a change, because I feel like in all the years that we've seen presidents come and go, I've never seen such blatant behavior in terms of the hatred that has been spewed out, and I do sincerely hope that this change will bring about a change in that area. And regardless, if that's how you feel, that's how you feel. But please don't put that hatred on other people, regardless of the color of their skin. I'll never be able to understand that. I will never be able to understand that.
Right. So you as the black woman, queen of the universe, any black woman is the mother of humanity. So what happens is you can birth any color of any human being other than other mothers, other nationalities. So that is where I can do that too type of deal. No, you can't. If you're a white woman, you can't birth a black person. You know what I'm saying? It just ain't gonna happen.
Right.
However, on the flip side, it can happen because of all the wonderful genes that black women have in their body. They are the original person to birth this entire universe. So at the end of the day, bow down to you and the rest of you, queen, my mom, and all the rest of the beautiful women. And yes, I have a question for you, Dynasty. Do you think this will be a change for the worse or better? And let me elaborate on that.
Okay.
So when the young man was in office, they felt entitled. to do certain things. They felt entitled to go forward because, of course, he's giving them full range. It's like, okay, that's okay to do.
Yeah,
you don't punch him in the face.
Exactly, because you lead by example.
Now that there is a brown woman, because we're not going to call her black,
right?
Or
but there's a
African-American,
woman of
color, brown woman in office. Because I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I don't think Joe Biden's gonna make it health wise. I'm not wishing anything on him, but he's old as fuck. You know what I mean?
Well, let's pray that he does.
Let's pray that he does.
Prayers out to our new president. Right. Let's pray that he does.
I mean, if you look at this man, he look like he needs some sun. You know, somebody need to do a holistic thing for this man. Give him some tea, some detox,
keep him going, keep him healthy.
For the whole form.
But pray for his
hypothetically,
health.
Will they be more upset about the fact that now there's a brown woman and feel like, okay, first we was entitled. Now they like, fuck all that shit. We kill it. You know, we really gonna bust y'all upside the head because they really upset now. Like the anger level
rises. We saw a little bit of that during Obama's terms. We saw the disrespect. You know, I don't think that we're going to see less of that. I just hope that it just, you know, it will be controlled a little bit more. You know, I don't know. I mean, some people just have that sense of entitlement and they just feel like they can do whatever they want to do, you know, but hopefully, you know, they will put measures in place that will show them that they cannot.
Right.
So hopefully that will happen, you know, where, you know, some justice is served and proper punishment is divvied out to those who think that they can do it or say whatever they want to. So
I'm not condoning, I want to make this clear. Black and brown people, I'm not happy about some of the actions that you guys take also. Exactly. And what I have to keep it 1,000. So like my mom lives in Philadelphia. Weeks ago, there was a young man who got killed and shot again. And of course the city, according to her, you know, they were burning down the area. What I didn't like was where my mom lives got burned down. And my mom is 76 years old. She cannot get her prescriptions. She cannot go shop in her own neighborhood. They burnt these places down. Okay, but they did not go to the area where the other people was, you know, committed. Now, I'm not condoning them to go there. I just don't understand why you would feel the need to stay in your own place,
like your own neighborhood.
Right? Because my mom has to. God willing, she has a vehicle where she can go out to now the other neighborhoods and get the things she needs, which she shouldn't have to. Right. She should be able to get those things. Now, I understand your frustration and anger, but you have to target that frustration and anger at a certain way.
That's right.
First of all, there are opportunists in our community. Let's keep it 1,000. So those opportunists are waiting for this situation that they can take away whatever things the community have. Please stop doing that.
Yes.
If it's anybody that's anywhere,
I agree.
In our community that can hear me, stop doing that. Yes. Okay, so what you do is your neighbor who worked at the Walgreens for $9 an hour no longer have a $9 an hour job or a $10 hour job.
True.
So now they SOL.
Yeah, that's true.
Now they not only don't have a job, but they children don't have a job.
That's right.
Okay, and then the medication or whatever that the elderly need, because there's plenty of them that may need help, they don't have the medication. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, please stop that. I do not approve of that. I think that's lame as fuck. I think if you going to do it, okay, what are you scared of then? I'm not condoning, but
do it elsewhere.
Maybe 5 miles down the road, there's a whole nother community and they chilling.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? They know you're not coming because you're afraid.
Right.
So why are you so afraid to step out of your comfort zone to do the same thing that you're doing to your own people?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That don't make no sense to me. You know what I mean? You're not hurting these people. These people still get up. They still going to the pharmacy. They still going to the Whole Foods. They still going to wherever they going. They going back home. They relaxing themselves and chilling. And watching on television while your community is burning. and just saying, damn, see, this is why we don't fuck with them. This is why we don't like them.
Well, destruction has never been, and I know that we're hurt, we're angry when all these things happen, because it does. It's just, when I actually watched the George Floyd video, it brought tears to my eyes. One, to see that these human beings could do this to another human being and have no level of compassion, like how somebody's begging for their life, regardless of what their past, their history was, whatever they did, it doesn't matter. The bottom line is it was just inhumane, and I get it. We're tired of seeing these things happen, but that's not the way to get resolution. Definitely don't destroy your own community. Really, destruction is just not the way. They want to see us act like, they want to see people of color act out and act crazy. And then, like you said, then they say, this is why we don't deal with them. And that's not what we want to do. That's not how we want to behave. We want to do other things. Let's get more of us educated. How about that? You know what I'm saying? Let's support each other more. I don't think there's enough support in our brown communities of each other. And if we supported each other in business, in politics, or wherever, you could see more results in terms of some of the things that go on, because it all starts at the lower level and you got to bring it up, and we have to look at how we're teaching our children as well, how to behave, how to act, and just have a different mindset, because there's strength in numbers, and we can be more powerful and more productive if we did more of that, not tearing each other down.
Oh, without a doubt. I mean, it is what it is, what I'm saying? We just because those same individuals that allegedly, tore down parts of Philadelphia, which was the inner city, I'm hoping weeks ago that you were also in the line of the church to vote to get this, this certain element out of the house. I hope that you wasn't this person who just waited around, burnt shit down, and just sat back and had a blunt.
Right, exactly.
While everybody else going to work for you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or trying to go to work for you. Come on, man. Come on, that's lame. That's lame.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's no justification. You can sit here for days. You can sit here and try to tell me, I'm OG from Philadelphia. I am part of why the communities are flourishing, because my generation and before me was the blood, sweat, and tears to get you guys where you are today. We are the ones who fought to try to get black-owned companies. When I was coming up, nobody black owned anything. It was either Jewish people or Chinese people. And now you see the little meters, the poppies, little poppies, you know what I'm saying? The Puerto Ricans, they everywhere. And you got these damn Indians everywhere, but ain't nobody black. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That own anything, they done ran themselves out. So it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Just do better, be better. I mean, I understand the frustration. They shouldn't have killed the young man, but you burning down Walgreens it don't add up. You know what I'm saying? It don't add up. You know what I mean? So your young man's still going and Walgreens burnt down. That's just two wrongs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It is.
Yeah. So absolutely education is key. And economic empowerment is key. And that's where we need to be as a community, honestly.
And that's our news feed for
That's the news feed.
That's our news feed. So now I'm about to get into my Dynasty top pick. So my top pick that I saw on the news feed on social media, again, some things kind of stand out to me. I never really comment a lot of times, but I will see some things that kind of pique my interest, so I feel like I agree 1,000%.
1,000?
So I like this pick from Idris Elba. And being that you are
we all know why she liked the pick from Idris Elba, though.
He's a good
it ain't got shit to do with the words, goddamn.
Everybody knows that. You know what I'm saying? Come on, ladies. Y'all know he's the next James Bond. So, anyway.
Ain't got nothing to do with the words.
Idris said, dear ladies, you should never need to prove to other women that he's in love with you. That's his job. Right. Hello. So, Mr. MJ, being as though you are the male persuasion and you are a thorough alpha male, what is your take on that?
So let me read this out loud. You should never need to prove another. Okay. Now, I agree, because yes, if I'm in love with a woman, yes, I need to tell what action, let me back up. So if women are approaching me or vice versa, I shouldn't be seeking out anything if I'm in love, number one.
That's right.
All right, so let's talk about keeping it 1,000. If women approaching me, it's my job to let them know what I'm involved in. Be straightforward, be straight up and honest. Now, that is it for a man. A man is, I don't have to sit there and fucking say, okay, well, I'm madly in love and I've been in love for 40 years and fuck all that. Look, the minute I tell you as a man, look here, I'm involved. That's the line right there. That's you. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's basically what it's saying. It's not. Right. It's not even going any deeper than that. It's just saying that for women, to the ladies, and I think the message is more to the women.
There you go. To the women.
I think it's more to the women to say it is not your job. You know what I'm saying? First of all, if what you got with this man is real, and let me tell you, because January 1st is my birthday, and it's going to be ladies' first month, so y'all look out for that, because I will be highlighting some phenomenal women. But anyway, see, he's such a hater. You know what I'm saying? He's such a hater, but it's okay, though, because it's all love. I still love you, MJ.
Whatever, man. Whatever. Keep it moving. Look, I'm going to find a goddamn buzzer on this phone right now. I'm going to find a buzzer.
I think it's really, the message is, I think it goes both ways, but I think to the ladies, I think that they, the ones who are, going above and beyond to let other women know that this, he my man and blah, 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 blah.
Right.
I agree. I don't think it's our job. I don't think it's the woman's job. I think that if this man is in love with you and you're in love with him, that he's going to, it's his job. It ain't never gonna be my job. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, it just ain't my job. Especially if it's that person, like you said, is approaching you, or these women are approaching you or whatever. Even if they approach me, I'm telling them, get out of my face. You know what I'm saying? Because he need to let you know that. So me and you ain't got nothing to talk about. We ain't got nothing to talk about. What did he tell you? You know what I'm saying? Because if that's the case, if that man is letting it be known, then it's really nothing for me to say. And I shouldn't have to say nothing.
Right.
Just like on the flip side of that coin, if a man is approaching me and I'm in love with somebody, my man ain't got to say nothing. Right. I got that. I can cover that. I got this. I can handle me. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That makes sense.
I think, for women, that just lets you know if it's real. It also lets you know if that relationship is real. Because if you're having to go out there and tell these different women, he my man, and you find yourself in a bunch of turmoil over this man, he's not your man.
Right.
Because that means he's allowing this chaos to ensue.
That's true.
He is actually the one that is not keeping it what?
1,000. So let me ask you a question. So, because he's posing this question, is this something that happens?
It's not a question. It's
a statement.
Yeah.
All right. So is this something that happens in the female community where women feel like they have to prove themselves?
G's laughing, so okay. I want to get G Wade's take on, since we have another male in the building. G Wade's over there giggling. I don't know this. So okay. What's going on, G?
Well, mine's just gonna be off mic.
That's okay. We'll get your take and we'll regurgitate it. How about that?
I agree. I think a woman shouldn't have to try to prove or show other people that her man loves her, because one, it'll show
right
by what he's doing to her or for her,
right?
That that he loves her. I think anybody who runs around, my man loves me, really is
insecure. Absolutely insecure. Right. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Trying to hype it up a little bit more. Right. But yeah, I think if he does, and if he truly does, that's just something to me that just exudes.
Right, absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. So okay. I guess that kind of answers your question. There are women out here in the world or in the community that run around, they're like, he loves me, they doing everything they can, you know what I mean?
And that means that she's insecure.
Absolutely.
Or
no
that
doubt
he
about
is
it.
Not living up to his expectations.
It may be twofold, because if you find yourself having to do that, it might be just an insecure person,
right? Or
it could be both. It could be insecurity to the fact that this man is really not into you like that. He's really not in love with you, and maybe you may want it to be that. You know what I'm saying? So instead, you trying to block, interference to all these different women, that may be approaching him, because he's with it. You know what I'm saying? So, because if he with it, then I'm sorry, he's not in love
Gotcha.
with you. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
So,
that makes sense.
Yeah, so that was interesting to me. I thought that was great, especially since he sent it to the ladies.
Right.
You know, and I thought it was a great message that women should definitely, you know, if that's you need to probably think about.
The other side of that is he might be trying to tell his lady something.
True indeed.
Maybe she has an insecurity and he has to put this out there in the world.
That could be. That could be. That could be. You never know. You
Okay.
never know.
That's a good perspective, good brother.
That's food for thought.
All right. I
you
like
know?
that. I like that.
So moving on to the DM topic.
Moving on to the DM topic.
Yes.
All right.
And you know, I know just from talking to you that you are a family guy.
Yes.
And friends, because people love MJ. Just except for me, because he gives me thumbs down, and I'm just not gonna. You know what I'm saying? I ain't loving
Whatever,
him.
dude.
I ain't loving him right now.
Whatever.
So.
Whatever.
But, you know, as far as
hitting
celebrating
this
the
mic, I'm
holiday for COVID, I know in our previous episode you talked about some things as far as like what you guys do now for some happy hour stuff. But have you thought about, you know, how this may affect, you know, your holiday plans or movements? You know, what do you think? Have people shared?
So I'm thinking of wrapping the whole place up in a fucking bubble, like a maze, like a one of them hamster mazes and shit. You know what I'm saying? Where we could just walk through certain areas and shit. You have a community. You have a community area. Then you got to walk through the bubble to get to the kitchen.
Okay, is it gonna spray you or something when you go to the bubble?
no,
Or it's gonna sanitize you?
No.
You know how you see the movies or like in a scientist lab where you come out and spray you?
Before you come into the house, you have to do the whole thing, which is the temperature.
Right.
We're gonna do a COVID test. I have to pay for that shit. But anyway, no. I have not gave it. I really haven't thought about it. You know, typically I'll go up top with my moms and them.
Right.
You know, we chill out. You know, it's nothing like, I don't know how you people are in other places, but there's nothing like the holidays up north where you, like in New York or Philly, because you got the snow. It's just a whole nother freaking feel about it.
Yeah.
Like I spent the holiday in LA one time at Christmas, and it just felt like I was like, this is Christmas? Like it had palm trees and shit.
I'm loving that. I'm so over the white Christmas and snow and stuff. I'm loving it. I'm like, yeah, boy, we got 70-degree weather. It's Christmas.
I couldn't get with that shit.
I'm so over it.
Motherfuckers jogging down the street in shorts and shit. I'm used to damn Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer shit and the Grinch that Stole Christmas. Them motherfuckers ain't in the sun. They not in the sun. Them shows is in the winter. Everybody watch them damn shows. Charlie Brown Christmas. Ain't no damn summertime Charlie Brown Christmas.
When I first moved to Atlanta
Whatever,
and people
man.
was talking about they freezing cold in November, I was like, yeah, we got folks out on the grill. They frying turkeys and whatnot. I'm like, we good here. We got like 75 degrees. They like, yo, y'all still rocking, you know, light jackets, maybe, you know, it's nice.
I'm used to wearing bomber coats and Timbs and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, the point is no, I haven't even gave it a second thought. My immediate family here, the children and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, we'll probably, you know, get some goddamn Hungry Man dinners.
No, whatever. Whatever.
Make sure you get the one with the mashed potatoes
I
and
ain't trying to hear that.
shit.
And the
gravy,
stuffing. And the stuffing.
And get a couple trays and call it a day and shit. No, I don't know. I haven't given it any thought yet. No one's coming. I can say that, and I'm not going. So this is how this is gonna go. Invitations, don't send, motherfucker, because I'm not coming.
You're not coming.
I'm not. Don't even
You're
bother.
not coming. I'm not going. That's it.
I mean, we can probably coexist on a Zoom. How about we do a Thanksgiving Zoom? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Everybody bring a goddamn dish.
Richard
That's the only dish you'll have in your place. So whoever bring the tuna casserole, you'll be
That's
sitting,
what you're gonna be eating.
sitting there with the tuna casserole, the whole Zoom party. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. You know what I'm saying? That's all I got. I don't really.
Have a,
what about you? Whoa. What about you? What about you?
We gonna get to be. We gonna
No, nigga, go ahead. Visit back and forth.
I don't know. Again, you know, I pretty much have talked to my girlfriend Charisse. We have done holidays together. She's one of my very best friends. We gonna be golden girls when we get older, you know. But she's like family to me. We was cheerleaders.
That's like next week.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Next week she'll be a golden girl.
Right. See, you know what? See, you know what?
I'm just fucking with you.
People hate on your young age and your youth. You know what I'm saying? Just because they're old. OG. You know what I'm saying?
She be wearing Pampers and
They
shit.
even call themselves OG. You know what I'm saying? So that's why they hate on
so
you.
you and Charisse and the friends and family. And
Well,
what-
I mean, it wouldn't be, because she's been staying, out away from the COVID stuff, so it probably would just be, a couple folks, maybe her son, or her two sons, and then maybe her sister, and maybe a couple invited friends, who may want to come through. But,
that's a lot of motherfuckers though.
Nah, it ain't. No, it might end up being.
What's the limit?
total.
What's the limit to the
I would
amount of
probably
people?
be the only one if I invited anybody over. She ain't gonna invite.
No, I
nobody
know,
else.
but what I'm saying is, what's the limit to you think people should have a shindig?
Safety wise, they probably need to keep it 10. It
10 and
depend on your space. Like 10 people could be in my house comfortably. You know what I'm saying, and probably not be all up in each other's face. So
Right,
it all
okay.
depends on your environment, your home,
Right.
and then you may know that people may have been already COVID tested or whatever, but I guess
I was.
Yeah, we know you was and got your seal of approval.
I got negative.
He's a
nigga.
negative. He's
Yes.
a negative. We're
Yes. Thank you,
happy
Father.
about
Thank
that.
you.
Yes. So, but yeah, it's just probably a few, and then just she makes a mean potato salad. I know Tamico been trying to get some of her potato salad, but I mean she can cook. So,
Right.
And me, I be ordering from Rise Tucker's Catering off the menu, what y'all want for size, or what you want me to bring a pie or whatever, because I ain't busting the grape up in that kitchen. So, now if somebody want to cook up in there, hey, more power to you, but I ain't busting the grape up in
Is
there.
it possible we can get our social media guru to tap into the DM with us or no?
Oh, sure. Come on over. You
Okay.
ready to come on in? You ready to bring her in? Because I know that's one of your favorite parts of the
All right,
segment,
so
of the
let's
episode. Come on in.
Miss
What I was
Tamico.
going to ask you was
okay,
so.
Do I need to wait?
No, you can go ahead.
Come on, you can sit.
Pull up a seat,
Just join in. But,
Yeah,
but I was going
You
to.
ain't let him finish his entrance.
Drop
My
it,
entrance.
drop it, drop it, drop it.
Jacqueline Onassis, okay? Kennedy. Do I have to tell you what this show is called? Do I have to tell her?
That's
The Dynasty DM
Ooh.
Extended
Jesus.
Podcast. Where we from?
Oh Lord, have mercy.
Where we from? We from where? And you know better too.
Up the way.
Oh, okay. And we keep it what?
1,000.
Okay, all right. Now
What was the
back
question?
to
Where's the
so
question?
I'm gonna ask you something about that. Being as though y'all, we actually all sitting here from the East Coast, in
Yes.
terms of terminology and how they do like the food and all that stuff. Is it different like from what y'all saying? Have you eaten at somebody else's house or experienced somebody and from the South, not from up north? Because like I noticed like they say dressing. We
Yes.
say stuffing.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So
And I
like,
still say stuffing.
yeah. I still say stuffing
Right.
too.
Yeah.
I don't say dressing.
You know when you say that though, they thinking that we talking about that shit that's in the box. So even though we know.
Seriously?
Yeah, so let me explain. So that you got the stuffing in the box.
Right.
So when you say stuffing, that is what they're thinking. So even though we know our stuffing is like dressing,
Right.
It's homemade. It got the
Right,
giblets,
it's got the-
giblets,
yeah, it got the
or whatever
celery in it, it got,
the real
the
deal.
breadcrumbs,
It ain't some
right.
shit in the box, but that's
And
what.
it ain't soupy. Let's be clear.
No, not at
Stuffing
all.
is supposed to be bready.
Yeah.
Like it's not. Oh yeah,
that?
somebody.
Yeah, a couple weeks ago we
Yo,
had
I was
Tucker
so-
catering, and she made a few weeks ago, and she gave us some homemade cranberry sauce.
Oh, man.
that
Very
was
good.
Oh,
with
man.
with the,
Delicious.
Oh,
right, with the
man.
cranberries like
In it.
like the
Man.
like not the jiggly joy
No,
that
not
look
the
like
jelly.
Jello.
Not the jelly.
No,
Yeah.
no. And then she gave us the cornbread stuffing.
Oh yeah, cornbread
Right,
stuff, and
right.
it was bread. It was bready. It's not. It wasn't.
called it dressing,
soupy.
though, but
yeah,
we
she
called
called
it
it
stuffing.
dressing, but it was
Okay.
stuffing. Right,
Yes, it's
exactly.
stuffing.
Because I like to put some gravy on my stuffing.
Right,
You know what I
me
mean?
too.
That's
Yes.
what make it
Yes.
wet. You know
well,
what I'm saying?
you know where stuffing comes from. So you stuff the fucking turkey.
Right, you
know what I'm
stuff
saying?
it, and it's bread. It's
Yeah.
supposed to be made.
So that's what it
stuffing
is.
is
That's
made
the-
from bread.
And then all the juices.
Right.
And
Oh,
everything
yeah.
And
Oh,
dressing
man.
is goddamn ranch and Thousand Island. That's
That's
what
what
the fuck
dressing is.
dressing is.
Exactly.
Right.
That's what
Right.
dressing is.
Dressing
Exactly.
is. Dressing is not, you don't stuff a ranch bottle in a chicken ass, okay?
Hey, some people might do it. You've seen.
You right.
Listen.
Right. But I'm just saying, I'm just helping these nice southern people. Okay.
It's like even with the macaroni and cheese, like, you know, macaroni and cheese to me, baked macaroni and cheese to me got the little crust on top. You know what I'm
Extra
saying? And all the
cheese,
cheese is just
yeah.
great. Because it's like when I was with my ex and he from the South, right? And we in the grocery store and I was like, yo, I'm gonna make, you know, because I can make some baked macaroni and cheese. Okay, let me tell you, right? So I'm in the store.
Wah, wah, wah.
See, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to throw something at this joker for real though. You know, I'm about to hit you. You about to get it with the water bottle. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we in the store and he like, don't you need some cheese whiz? And I'm like,
Cheese whiz.
no, I don't need that. He's like, what do you need, some Velveeta? I'm like, dude,
Yeah, he
I'm making my
disrespect.
own cheese sauce with the block sharp cheddar.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah,
Well, that just sounds like a nigga that don't know how to cook.
Oh my God! I was like, and
That's how that sound like.
I've had people
He
so-called
clueless.
baked macaroni and cheese,
Yeah.
and it be runny, and you know what I mean. It's all oozy cheese, and you know it's just like you know the bot, almost like the bot stuff.
Right.
And that ain't not us. It's baked macaroni and cheese, and when that stuff is you know that hard crust on the
Right.
top, and then when you get that first little thing and it got all that cheese in it and it's like and the cheese kind of like you know the consistency I'm talking about.
Right.
But you can taste. I always say it's in the sauce, man. It's in the cheese
Right,
sauce.
right.
If you make your cheese sauce right, if you doing this when you making your cheese sauce,
Right.
oh, it's gonna be off the chain. It's gonna be off the chain. You know?
Right.
So what would you say your favorite is? Is there a dish
I will
that you
give the
make?
Southerners the deep fried turkey.
Turkey, I give them
I
that
give 'em
all
that
day.
all day.
I ain't never
'Cause
heard
that
no
was
fried
not-
turkey till I came
Right.
to ATL.
It was not
Right.
part of our, because we don't,
Nah,
most
we
of
ain't
us don't
fried
have
turkey.
backyards, okay?
Right.
Most of us don't have a place to deep fry a
And
fucking
who
turkey.
gonna be outside in 40, 30
Yeah,
degrees
and at
weather?
that time, right, it's
Yeah.
it's snow.
Nah,
so most
ain't
of the
nobody doing
time,
that.
we did not have deep fried
Nah,
anything.
nah.
It
Nah,
was
that
always in the
fried
oven.
turkey.
It take about 8 or 9 hours
Yeah.
to cook. You know,
Yeah,
your grandma
that fried turkey's off the chain.
Right, your grandmom is in there super duper early in the morning, and then you smell that shit all day
Right.
until you ready to punch somebody in the face because it's time to eat. It's time to eat.
Right.
Right.
They
It's like,
start cooking at one time.
Really?
Right.
Really?
Can we eat now?
yeah, I mean, you
Right.
got the collard greens
Right,
going.
right. We smelling
So,
everything going through the house.
deep fried turkey. I will say this: I'm not giving them any plugs, but Popeye's deep
Yo,
fried
it's off the
turkeys
chain. I've
is
had
off
it.
the
It's off
freaking
the
meter,
chain. I had
dog.
it.
If you have not gotten a Popeye's deep fried turkey, order now. I think it's $25, and that motherfucker just like that chicken sandwich, nigga. It's crispy. It's crispy on the outside and juicy on the inside. It's outstanding. You know what I'm saying? I will say that.
wow.
I will
That's
say
what's
that.
up. That's what's up.
As far as okay, so let's see other dishes. So, of course, you have to have greens, but
Gotta have some collard greens.
gotta have collard greens. You know what I'm saying? That's important. But then you have like casserole dishes. You know
Oh,
what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Oh, yeah.
Where you can have a string
Bean
bean casserole.
casserole, yeah.
Have you had that before?
Yeah, my brother's wife, my sister-in-law, she makes a really good green bean casserole.
Nice.
It's really good.
What she put in it?
I don't know, but it's good. I don't know.
She's like, I don't care. I'll
I
just
don't
eat
know.
it.
It's really good.
Okay. That sounds good.
As long as it's flavorful. You know, some people don't season their stuff. So,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
You gotta
Right.
have some seasoning.
Yeah.
Well, I put them on the side. I ain't gonna lie. I might do a little sprinkle, but I mainly put condiments on the side, like salt and pepper, because you don't want to really season the food. You want them to be able to add to it. So
Right.
you want to just make it
Right.
good, make it. Oh, by the way, I'm a Food Network nut. So at the end of the day, yeah, I it's only fucking 2 things on my TV. It's
But what about seasoning it with I think, what goes in there? The mushroom.
Right.
with
So here you
butter,
go.
mushroom
Let
sauce?
the herb season it.
Right.
And then as far as the seasoning, you allow them to put that on. So
Right.
you could do fresh garlic.
Right.
You could do fresh herbs and let that go through.
Right.
And then but as far
You
as
sound
like,
like you might know a
But
little
listen,
something.
salt and pepper is still one of those staples where you gotta kind
Oh,
of
it is.
just
Just a
sprinkle.
little
You know
bit.
what I'm
not
saying?
on the
Just a little
food,
bit.
not on the food when you
What about when you boil in the
Oh yeah, because you're gonna lose some. So you just a little bit. I
Right.
don't really cook with salt. I cook more with pepper, garlic, and like
Yeah, I don't cook with
powders.
salt either,
you know,
but when
and
I'm
onion powders
boiling-
and stuff. That I'm not really a salt person.
But boiling the peas or whatever. Listen, my family's West Indian, so we don't even
Right, but they don't. I'm sure they don't
So-
put. Do they put salt in there? But prior to the actual
When you're
cooking,
boiling the
you talking about
peas-
cleaning the peas, or you talking about cooking the
Boiling.
peas?
When you
She's talking about
boiling it,
boiling.
don't you put some salt in there? In
Well,
the water?
no. What you would do, it depends on what kind of peas you're talking about. But you actually would put turkey neck or some type of flavoring.
For the green bean casserole?
Yeah, you can do that.
Oh,
Green
shit.
beans, greens, and all of that. You can season it. Now, I don't eat pork, but you can season those things without putting anything
smoked
like as far
turkey
as
works.
Right.
smoked turkey or smoked turkey butt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you put the butt in there.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom.
I use
You know
that for
what
my
I'm saying?
cabbage.
Bing, bang, boom. That shit is dope.
Wow.
That shit is dope. So, what was your
Y'all
at
making me
on your
hungry.
holiday COVID situation? How do
Yeah.
you feel about that? That you got brought into the DM?
Well, I think mine is gonna be kind of like a lonely one, right? So
Lonely one?
yeah.
Oh, we gonna have to get you over.
No, I'm
She's
gonna
like,
be
I'm
good.
good.
I'm gonna be good.
You
I need
and Pie?
some time to. Girl, don't tempt me with pie. Pie loves me. I love pie.
I had to get you out the house on the holiday.
No, so yeah, but I am gonna cook though. I'm throw down, because you know I like
Okay.
to eat. I like to eat.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have a full spread.
All right, I might have to come over and get me a plate from your house.
You
to take
gonna
home.
be busy if you
And then I got Ebony's house. I might have to go and scoot by there. You know what I'm saying?
unless you're gonna bring the potato salad. I don't
Now,
want to hear nothing.
hey, listen, if that's my passage, you know, my entry, you know, I will talk to the maker of the potato salad and
Right.
have to scoop some up for you, you know, because
Right.
that is one dish you definitely want to get into. Trust me, because she puts her foot in that.
Right.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah. So awesome,
I
awesome,
may have
awesome.
company. I may not. I don't know. We'll see.
Oh my God.
So basically, do you have family here? Okay, and you're not going to see him.
No, my family's up north.
Okay,
Yep.
so you're just going to
So
be here
she
by yourself,
ain't going
Yeah.
and they ain't coming.
Right.
Like you
just
said.
like me.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
Right.
All right. Well, you know.
But it's all good in the hood. What? And my son is about to leave for the army,
I
so you know.
you're
Ooh,
gonna be
your
an
son-
empty nester.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a full
Yes.
empty nester. Listen. Oh my
All
God.
right. All right.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So it'll be you, your son, and maybe somebody else that want to come over and you put together a
Oh
little.
no, my son
No,
is leaving. He
he's
won't be
leaving
here for
on-
Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Oh,
he's
so
leaving
he won't
soon.
even be here.
Right.
Oh, okay. Well, you need to do a little candlelight with him before y'all go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
we
oh, yeah,
will.
she-
Do a little candlelight Thanksgiving type of situation.
Right. I already
Make
made
sure you
him.
got the turkeys hung up and all that shit. You know, you gotta decorate. You
Right,
know,
right.
You know.
Yeah, don't get it twisted though. He won't be here, but yes, I carry, so you good. Just
Oh wow!
putting it out
she
there.
had to tell y'all.
Don't get it twisted.
She OK Corral out here. Okay, we just
I
go.
think she's a little trigger happy.
She may be a little trigger
She's a
happy.
little trigger happy.
I think she's a little trigger happy, everyone. Because we not even talking about that shit. We're talking about
Watch it. We just gotta let him
candy
know.
yams.
You
Okay.
just know not to step to you.
Don't
We
step.
talking about
Yeah.
Nat King Cole, chestnuts roasted on the open fire.
If I'm rolling with this one, I ain't got nothing to worry about.
Listen.
You know, it's all good.
Look, you're absolutely. I feel safe.
Right.
Save
You
me,
feel
Miss
safe.
Tamico.
You feel safe.
Save me. I'll go anywhere with you in the hood.
Right. You know you're protected.
She like fucking Charlie's Angels, a bootleg Charlie Angel and shit.
Exactly. So she Jacqueline.
She the black Charlie Angel that never existed.
You will be Jacqueline Smith. You
You
know.
will be protected.
She is that Foxy Brown.
Okay.
Ooh, Foxy Brown.
So what's going on with the Tamico's marketing moment? What you got for us?
Yes.
yes,
So,
yes.
you know, for those of you who will be
Okay, stop. Okay. We don't want to hear that shit. I've been waiting to do that all day. I've been waiting to do that all day.
I wasn't even prepared.
I am the champion. Okay, okay,
Get away
okay.
from him.
Okay.
Please, Dynasty.
Okay.
Please.
I've just been waiting all day for that, people.
Oh,
All
my
right.
Stop
God.
letting MJ play with my toys.
All right. All right.
The disrespect.
Oh my God.
Unbelievable. I loved it. That was so.
I'm so happy about
That was
this
unexpected.
Right
that was
there.
unexpected. He got me. You got me.
I mean, he thoroughly enjoyed it. Did you see the smile? He's like,
And he looked like he was waiting to do that all
I've
day.
been waiting all day.
That is
Okay.
funny. You got me. You got
I got
me,
you.
sir.
Come on.
That's good. Okay. So for everyone that will be okay, so we're in the middle of a pandemic. Everyone's on Zoom.
Yes.
Maybe for the holidays you're gonna get a Zoom get together. MJ
Right.
mentioned that he goes on Zoom with his friends and they do
right,
whatever they
happy
do.
hour.
Right.
Yeah. So just some Zoom tips, right?
Zoom tips. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay. I can't wait for this.
So it's one tip for Zoom, how to Zoom the right way, right?
Okay.
And it's line of sight.
Line of sight.
Right.
So where the camera hit you.
Where the camera hits you.
Okay.
Make sure you're not all up on the camera because you see yourself in the square, right?
Okay.
Make sure you're not all the way there where you're like this and the camera's cutting off your forehead and then you're like
Right.
too close. That's too much. Too much.
Okay.
Back it up to where there's some space on the top of your head, right?
Okay.
Space on the top of your head.
Space on the top of your head.
And then right into the middle of your torso. So you need to have that line of sight for your Zoom, right?
Okay. Okay.
That way, when you're looking at the person in the square, you're like, okay, it's not, because it's, you ever look at someone and then you're like, because I'm always on Zoom. Aren't you always on Zoom?
Yeah.
Imagine if they're like this and their forehead is cut off and they're really close to the camera. It's
Right.
too much. Back it up. Back it up.
Back it up.
Line of sight.
Line of sight.
Also, think about your surroundings, right?
Your surroundings.
You certainly don't want to have a dirty house in the background. Right?
Yeah, that's probably not
I've seen
good,
that. You're on a business call and people are looking behind and your kids are running behind or doing something, whatever,
Okay.
right? Don't do that. You can have up a curtain if you don't have a backdrop that has your logo or something on there. You can have them a curtain, but don't have up some...
Well, you can also get the digital background.
Yeah,
yeah.
but some people don't know how to do that. But Dynasty, I'm about to say it.
All right.
Okay.
But if you do have just a curtain, right? Don't even look at it. Don't look at it. I see him looking over here. I see him looking. Quiet. Anyways, make sure it's ironed. Okay, don't just have a curtain that looks, because then that's a distraction as well.
Okay.
You can also have a digital background. So you go in and click where the camera is, click on virtual background, and it can change your background.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, you can have different backgrounds, awesome backgrounds. You can have the ocean behind you, like literally the ocean moving.
Okay.
So, how to zoom. Let me
All
see
right.
what else I got.
I got some questions.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Can I have- Okay. So let me get this straight. I can't be naked, right? Can I be naked on the Zoom?
It depends
You did
on
not
what.
mention that.
It depends on what kind of Zoom are you doing. If you zooming with your boo, maybe.
Okay.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? But I
Oh,
would suggest
my
you
goodness.
probably FaceTime or something else to do that other than Zoom.
Okay. And the camera has to be here to here, right?
Yeah.
So not on the balls. It can't be on the balls.
You can't if you
Okay.
stand up.
If-
You know
right.
what I'm saying?
If it's on the
Then,
balls.
Yeah.
I
Right.
think that what she's saying is...
I'm just trying to get. Oh, I ain't finished with my questions, goddamn.
Okay.
All right. So in the background, you don't want no dirty dishes or
No dirty dishes.
no clothes
no
that look fucked up.
distractions. Right.
Okay, I got
If
you.
your house is a hot
You certainly
mess.
don't want no critters running across
my
the
God,
back
you
of
do
the
not.
backdrop like a nice little critter that
Right.
ran past. That would just be
Those
devastating.
flying bugs.
Now, a flying bug is different because of flocking, but if it's a fucking critter, ooh, buddy, and your friends at work that have nice houses, they'll
They'll
be
be
like,
talking about you in the Zoom chat.
they're like,
Listen.
Tamico,
yeah.
Tamico, is that a?
No, they wouldn't
Is
say
that a
Tamico
roach?
because trust me, you know
Okay.
I got it together. Don't play.
Okay,
So
okay,
I
okay.
think that what she's saying is for business
No roaches.
purposes, for the most part, that these are
No
things-
roaches.
These are
Listen,
tools.
what did he say?
Buzz them. Call him buzz them.
That's right. he
Buzz
did.
them.
I'm sorry.
I think that what you are referring to for the most part is for business.
What is wrong with him? I'm sorry. Somebody.
like the bad people
He
today.
needs a time out.
Exactly. We
Time
gonna sit
out
you in
for
the corner
MJ.
any minute now.
Right,
Exactly.
right. That chair right
He's
over
like the
there.
bad student
Right.
today. Like, stop it. We need a daggone ruler. Stop that. MJ, stop that.
Behaviors.
You know what I'm saying?
It's the sugar.
Is that what it is? He
Okay.
ate some candy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He had some
Awesome.
candy.
No more candy for you. No more candy.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
As
So-
you were saying,
So
Dynasty.
as I was saying, to his point of his nakedness, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? That would
Right.
be personal.
Right.
And hopefully between A and B, and you're not doing a Zoom meeting with your personal attributes.
Right.
So,
Ooh, speaking of that, right? Even in business, I've heard stories of people being on Zoom with their team and forgetting to press the mute button while them and their husband is getting at it, right? So make sure you press
I've
mute.
heard of that.
Okay, so let me make sure I'm
that it's
clear.
muted.
I heard that
Oh,
on
shit.
conference
Just,
calls.
you know,
She
and then
done
your
started
camera
it.
is off.
She
You
done
know,
started
if you
it,
gonna
G.
I heard that on
She done
conference
started it,
calls.
G.
So,
All
yeah,
right, so
I
let me
heard
make sure
that
I'm
on
clear.
conference calls.
I make sure I'm clear.
Well, we're
All right,
like, hey, we're trying to call the person like,
Listen,
we hear you.
we
Like,
hear you.
what's up?
You're not
hey,
muted.
hey.
We see the camera.
So y'all freaky ass corporate people. Is that what you're telling me? That people are having sex
People
while
are
they
home.
on doing business?
People are home.
Wow,
You know?
that's awesome.
Sometimes
Please
they-
contact me when you see it. Just hit me with the text and the link.
So you can tune in?
Yes,
Okay.
that live
all right,
porn shit.
okay,
That live
okay.
amateur
Lord
porn
Jesus.
shit.
And play your little corny porn.
Pekka, pekka,
Yeah,
pekka,
that's just little corny
pow.
porno music.
Chow,
Yeah,
wacka, wow. I have no problem watching two amateurs go at it. I have no problem with that.
Remember to press mute.
Yeah, we need to do that.
And turn the
to press
camera
mute.
off.
And turn the camera off. Okay.
And make
okay.
sure that it's done. Sometimes you press mute and it don't mute. So make sure you see the slash, the red
Alright,
slash.
Gotcha.
So I do have to ask, because I always have my Dynasty favorites. So what is your favorite dish for the holiday? Like to eat, not necessarily make, but what's your favorite dish?
Oh my God, y'all know I'm greedy. I love
And dessert,
to eat.
include dessert, dish and
She
dessert.
is definitely
Dish and
fucking
dessert.
greedy.
Dish. God, I can't pick a favorite because I love. Like I'm one that like I like to mush all my food together. It don't matter. I like to mush it together. So with
You gonna
gravy
make
and
this
everything.
complicated,
Like,
aren't you?
anyways, everything for Thanksgiving. But I
Wow.
love pie. I love pie.
What
and
kind of pie?
loves me.
It doesn't matter.
I love pumpkin pie. I love bean pie. I love all kinds of pie.
Pecan.
Oh, except
like
for
pecan.
pecan.
I
I don't
like
like
pecan
pecan. I'm
pie.
allergic
Why
to.
not?
I'm allergic to nuts.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
That's interesting. Since you have a fondness.
Yo,
Yes.
You have a
she
fondness.
just set
for-
herself up. She should not. I'm in the wrong
Notice
room.
I said that
She
shit
is
to
in
say.
the wrong room for me. Just saying
It's not
she's
that kind of
allergic to
show. It's
nuts.
not that
She
kind of
is not allergic to nuts.
We're not on beat break. We're not on beat break.
Okay.
Look, G,
Anyway.
we're not on beat break.
What is your favorite dish? Is it the mac and cheese?
No, that's one of them. Oh, yeah, I love
maybe
mac and
the
cheese, but
potato salad. What's her name? Potato salad. I never had
nah,
it, but the way she
potato salad is
described
not my
it.
favorite dish though. I really my favorite is the turkey with the dressing and the cream. So it's kind of like those
Mushed,
main things.
right?
Well, not mushed together.
Oh, okay.
I don't like it mushed. I like the turkey with the dressing and the gravy on top of it. That's probably my favorite. And then the cranberry sauce just sets it off. You know what I'm
Nice.
saying? Especially
Yep.
some homemade cranberry fries. Turkish catering. And then as far as dessert goes, it's definitely apple pie. I love apple pie and ice cream. It's got to be hot. And if I have vanilla bean ice cream, oh my gosh, it is just my all-time. I'm in heaven. My uncle used to also make a dessert for the family, a banana flambe. And we had
Yeah, you know, with the flame and shit.
yes, and it was, and they put a little bourbon in it and brown. We all, and he would put it over top of vanilla bean ice cream. Our family used to look forward to that banana flambe. You know,
Wow.
so I can't get that now. He's in Jersey, but it would definitely be apple pie and vanilla bean ice cream as far as dessert goes.
Nice.
What
What about you,
about you?
MJ?
So my aunt makes this call. She is all right. All right.
It's called revenge.
I love it. I think she may still cream onions, pearl onions.
Really?
It's
I love onions.
Yeah, so it's the miniature onions, small, and then she creates this cream sauce that goes
Wow.
with it, and it's smothered in the sauce. So when you eat the onion, the sauce. I mean, this shit is. I used
Oh wow!
to.
Do you
Do
put
you
it
eat it
on
by
anything,
itself?
or do you eat it by
Exactly.
itself?
Well, you can put it on a plate. I wouldn't recommend smashing it together with everything.
Right.
I am definitely
Listen, I
with
don't
you.
like onions
I am-
like that, so I would not be eating
So what do you do? What do you do? Hold on, here you go. So what do you do with the plate that has the divider and shit? Do you just
exactly.
smash?
I have a plate divider.
Look, you just cut the divider off.
Listen, the plates come with the goddamn
Why am
divider.
I eating a plate with the divider? No.
If you go to somebody's house and they have the plate with the divider, are you just smashing it together in the center of the fucking plate?
What I'll do is
what the hell is that about? Is the pie part of the smashing?
No, it is not.
I'm just asking questions.
Good questions. Thank you, MJ.
No. Okay, so no. You can do the cream onion with cream pearl onion on the side. But this dish, I've been eating this dish since
saucy? Is it sweet? Like,
yeah,
what
it's definitely saucy. And then it has the onions. And I don't know how she prepare it. I just know how I eat it. And what happens is I tear that shit the fuck apart. I've been looking for it. I have had this dish since I was like 6 or 7. Like, this dish was always part of our family. So I would always ask if she would make the dish. And then because of that, she specially made the dish for me. You know what I'm saying? So this went on for decades. But if out of everything else, that is my favorite dish of Thanksgiving.
Do you make it now? Do you know how to make it?
I do not. I have not. I have not, and I do not.
Yeah, my aunt
that's a good question, though. I need to experiment with that.
Yeah. It seems like the aunts be the ones that be bringing, because my aunt is baked macaroni and cheese, and I did get her recipe. My aunt,
my aunt can't cook, so I don't know.
My aunt has the arms that go down here.
So she in there getting it in. She in there getting it in.
Yeah, so when she go like that, and she's shaking, a whole bunch of them. I got a bunch of them like that.
Okay, you know what's up.
Every time, and I'm sure my aunt is not watching this, but she should know by now. Somebody should have told her. She's like, yeah, I'm making Thanksgiving. And I'd be like, oh, Lord, no.
If your dish, let me just say this. If your dish is pretty much the same way you brought it in the door, which means that nobody touched it,
right?
Stop making it.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Please don't.
So here's a quick question real quick before we go. So in your family, how many people, besides your aunt, have you ever had where you come in and you hit like, ooh, you put it on the plate, everything good, and you be like,
ain't nobody slacking in my family.
You grab the napkin, you grab the napkin.
We ain't got no slackers in my family. Everybody be doing their thing.
There's a few slackers, okay? And once if I look at your turkey and it don't have that nice brown and it look
golden.
I'm not even touching the plate. I'm gonna be like, who
but
made
you know,
this?
smoked turkey ain't brown like that. Smoked turkey is not brown. I mean, it ain't like it's in the oven.
Look like it's not fully cooked.
Right.
Yeah,
smoked turkey looks like it's not done, but it be done as fuck, but it be good. Smoked. I'm talking about like really smoked.
Right.
And have you had a smoked turkey before?
If you're in New York, they're smoking turkey.
No.
But he's been in Atlanta for a long time.
No, I'm talking about the family members who can't.
Right. Yeah, ain't nobody smoking no turkey.
Right.
Hell no.
So if your joint was in the oven, like, you know.
Then you're right. If it ain't brown, then if that little ass thing ain't pop up, then it ain't time to put it out. What's that little thing?
If it's still in there,
listen,
I'm gonna need you.
The little pin ain't pop, nigga. Don't keep it in. Keep it in.
Yeah.
And if you still try to get it, then the knife is like breaking, like that is not cooked.
Right. Exactly.
Okay.
I'm surprised you especially didn't say ham. You know,
I don't eat pork.
Okay, good for you.
Yeah, she don't eat
Me neither.
pork.
Yeah, I'm just surprised.
We don't have ham at our table, shrimp. I mean, we had Huxtable style Thanksgiving. I ain't gonna lie. We had shrimp cocktail at the beginning. You know, they coming in with all kind of lasagna. We had beef. They'll make like nice what is it? Roast beef. You know what I'm saying, with onions and stuff. See, the thing is, not saying everybody in the family can cook, but you just ain't allowed to if you can't. You know what I'm saying? You don't bring a dish, you bring yourself.
Right.
You know, if you like to make a monetary contribution to the food,
by
all means do so.
Please.
You know.
What is your dish that you were responsible for over the years? Did you have a dish?
When I was little, so I've been here forever. So I didn't cook for my family back then. You know, I was the youngest, so I didn't have a dish.
Okay.
I did not have a dish.
Mac and cheese?
I didn't have to. My aunts covered it all.
So
I didn't have to. I mean, I can cook because I was taught very well, but I didn't have to because everybody, you know, the older generation always pretty much covered everything, so I didn't have to cook. Yeah,
collard greens was mine. I was in charge of collard greens.
Really?
I've been in charge of collard greens.
So we know who get some collard greens from.
Yeah.
Right.
It started out with me cutting them because, you know, they come in a big ass bushel.
Right.
And you got to cut the stems and all that. the aunties didn't
Clean
want
them real
that,
good,
right?
of
They didn't want
course.
that.
Nice.
They was like, come here. So they taught me how to cut it, but first that started.
Right.
Then I'm like, well, shit, nigga. If I gotta cut this shit, I'm the labor. At least you gonna teach me how to do it.
Right,
So
that's
you know,
good.
they walked me down, and once I got walked down, I've been in charge of it ever since. And I'm gonna tell you,
What?
goddamn collard greens will punch you in your face.
Whoa.
Nice. Okay.
pull out the
you
gun
was-
and-
he
yeah.
didn't say slap
Whoa.
somebody. He
He
said
said
punch him in the
punch.
face.
Listen,
Now
that
that's
food is
some-
good.
Listen,
That's
okay,
good.
listen.
My collard greens.
He
That's my
said-
auntie.
He
Ask her.
said, he said, listen,
It's gonna punch
okay.
you.
My collard
Right.
greens is popping.
Okay, all right.
will
well,
say
we
that.
Know, we gonna
We'll
we
see
gonna
what's
be
up. We'll
sniffing
see what's
around MJ for
Right.
them collard greens.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah. Okay.
I got. I
You don't have no pets though, right? I don't eat from people.
Not
with
at all.
pets. Thank you.
No, not
Amen.
at all.
All right, there we
Yes.
go.
Okay.
Right.
Well, Peter or Feta or whatever the hell y'all is, she ain't mean that. Y'all keep watching.
Saying, people be loving
What is
their
it?
pets and
Peter?
don't really
Peter?
wash their hands and keep
Yeah.
the pets out the
Yeah.
kitchen. I just can't.
Yeah,
eat from
please
y'all.
keep the pets out the kitchen. You know,
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
let's not have hair in the food.
So
Fido
what,
tasting
we ready
the
to
food.
wrap
So
it?
I think we are ready to wrap up, you know, and we thank y'all for those who tuned in, and
Thank you
we're
so much.
celebrating the season. And once again, for those of you who are tuning in live, we will be celebrating the season at Cat's Cafe on November 14th, as today is November the 7th. So obviously, if you're watching this podcast and it is after that, then you missed it. So, but we will have some feature performances. We're going to have some great people, just friends, family, fellowship, happy hour, karaoke. Come if you sing or can't sing. Come on down and have a good time. We just going to bring that holiday season, holiday cheer, you know, as we go into the holiday season.
Right.
So, you know, before we go, we get I know we got a chance to get a lot more insight on what Mr. MJ's doing, and also with Miss Tamico. Please tell folks where they can find you and get some tips.
All right. My name is Tamico Drummond. You can find me at www.brandsuccesscoach.com. Also, follow me on IG at Brand Success Coach. My company's name is Lotus Consulting Marketing, and the tagline is, once you choose us, they will never stop talking about you.
Nope, they won't.
Right. MJ, you want to give them one more public service quick announcement?
Just have a wonderful, safe, blessed, wonderful holiday coming up with your families and friends. EliteProductionsLLC.com. Check out the website. Keep it 1,000. All right.
Awesome. This wanted to just say one more time, happy holidays to everybody. Also, check out my Christmas music. One is Christmas. If you check out at the end of this podcast, The Gift of Love, which I think we might need a lot of that. You know, we need the
Amen.
gift of love. So y'all share the gift of love for the holiday season and throughout. How about that? My name is Dynasty Smith. Y'all can catch me on IG at DYNASTI55. You can catch me on Facebook at Dynasty Smith, and also check out my media at YouTube on my Ms. Dynasty Media. Ms. Dynasty Media. So y'all can check
Awesome.
me out. There's some clips of performances, podcasts, just whatever. Or you can Google me.
Right.
Dynasty Smith.
Ooh, you can
And
Google
guess
her.
what? You will find all that. Just
Right.
Google me. Just Google
All right,
Dynasty
all
Smith. I
right.
promise you'll find it. But those of you who tuned in, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for checking us out. Share the love, spread the word. We'll be back. Happy holidays to everybody, and we out. Thank you, friends.
We out. Happy holiday.
Awesome.